Game 2 of this best of 7. Oh, Wade with the spin. George for the stuff. And how things have turned. And James and Granger have words.
Blessed to be sitting amongst the royalty right here.
Yes, sir. Speaking of royalty, that's the king. That's Dwayne Wade. The big three whittled down to a dynamic duo. Chris Bosh, of course, out with the abdominal strain suffered in Game 1. LeBron James gets it back from Wade. He pounds the nail. LeBron James had 28 points on 10 of 22 from the floor. Nice find by Wade. Miami trailed by 1. And the Heat played some great defense in this game, Steve Smith.
Yeah, they're doing a good job. You can see some of these role players, Noel Cole, Joel Anthony got a block. Then you leave D. Wade taking over with a nice little dunk.
He dunks it. The Heat up by 9, and Coach Frank Vogel of the Pacers talking to his team.
The only difference so far in the game right now is they've made a couple shots open, and we missed a couple shots open. Okay, keep moving the ball. Okay, we missed a couple bunnies at the rim, we missed a couple open shots, and they made their shot.
And Bones, his team listened.
I'm glad George Hill knocked this down because it was like a 3 for 18 stretch. So Frank Vogel being kind with his team, but keeping them confident, knowing that there was a long way to go in this basketball game.
Paul George had a rough Game 1. He rallied in Game 2, had a double-double. That steal and dunk put the Pacers up 48-46. And then Danny Granger, he also got it going in the third quarter. Granger and George combined for 11 in the third. The Pacers outscored the Heat 28-14 in the third quarter.
Doing a good job. Leandro Barbosa with the steal. Made sure he shielded LeBron James and got a chance to convert that layup.
We go to the fourth quarter. Darren Collison with the steal. Danny Granger gets it back to him, and Collison is clobbered by Dwayne Wade. That's a flagrant one.
That is a flagrant one, might be 2. We have to go to the tape to find out. But again, playoff basketball, we're not giving up layups.
And the Pacers gave up a layup right there to LeBron James, and Danny Granger came down on a Bones. Tell me what you see here.
Just a little extracurricular. I don't think anything dirty here. Granger's up in the air. He happens to get caught as he lands on LeBron James. Probably LeBron more upset that the headband's getting dirty on the floor there.
Double techs were called. And then Pacers up by 1. Less than 3 minutes to go. David West scores. The Pacers lead by 3. Back comes James to Wade.
You can see right here, that's a nice post up. Buried his defender, Dwayne Wade, and knocked it down.
And then you have Paul George at the line, missing both. The rebound comes to LeBron James, 1-point game. And then off the front rim, LeBron James rebounds. He is fouled. Smitty, he missed them both.
Look at his legs. You got to bend your knees and shoot the basketball before you extend all the way up. Didn't knock him down. Could cost the Miami Heat this game. And you can see Roy Hibbert, he has a chance to get to this free throw line.
Roy Hibbert misses the first. He would hit the second, however, so it's 77-75. Pacers over Heat, 32 ticks left. And then LeBron James to Badia, gets it back, and then he wants Wade. Jason, what are you thinking there?
Good play. But give me the ball. I'm the MVP. I have to take this shot or make the play for my team in that situation. Dwayne Wade definitely got a great look at this one. A little too far underneath the rim. Great defense by the Indiana Pacers.
George Hill got the rebound. He was fouled. He split his free throw, so the Pacers led by 3. The ball goes into the backcourt. George Hill tries to save. He cannot. So Bones with 8.3 left. The Heat are down 3. Take us through this last play.
Well, the final play, Spoelstra draws it up for Wade to get the ball at the top of the key. Double pick set for Chalmers. He comes off. Pump fake 3 on the way, and that's no good. You know, people wondering who should be taking that shot. Should it be Wade? Should it be Bosh? No Bosh in this situation. Should it be LeBron James? Look, their team is 1 for 21 in the series up to that point. Chalmers, your best option. Have no problem with the look. Unfortunately, not enough for the Miami Heat. No support for Wade and LeBron.
And the Pacers win Game 2, 78-75. They even the series at 1 game apiece, and they secure home court advantage. David West has back-to-back double-doubles. The Miami Heat now fall to 4-6 without Chris Bosh this year, including the regular season. His replacements in Game 2, Ronnie Turiaf and Joel Anthony, combined for 3 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 blocks in 47-plus minutes. The Heat went scoreless over the final 2:41 of the fourth quarter. And here's LeBron on the second-to-last possession when he gave it up twice.
We're going to set out a timeout, and I was able to come up the handoff from D. Wade. I didn't feel like I had an opening or didn't even try to attack that, but we seen the mismatch that D-Wade had with George Hill. So I hit Shane. Shane came back to me, and I was able to post D-Wade at the free throw line. And 10 out of 10 times D-Wade makes that layup. Kind of took himself under the basket a little bit, but he missed it.
We're going to have to do it collectively. We won't be able to have somebody spell Chris Bosh. He's a major component of what we do, but we have enough.
LeBron James has called Chris Bosh the most important player on the Heat roster. And you take a look at Wade and James in the fourth quarter with their combined numbers in games 1 and 2. In game 2, they combined for 21 points, took 74% of the team's shots in the fourth quarter, and scored 91% of the Heat's points in the fourth quarter. For the game, James and Wade combined for 52 points on 18 of 44. The rest of the team in game 2, just 23 points on 9 of 34 from the field. The next highest score for the Miami Heat in game 2 was a 5-point performance by Shane Battier, and I guess I used the word performance loosely right there. Let's talk about in terms of, you know, it's a topic of conversation we talk about all the time. Who gets the ball for the Miami Heat at the end of these basketball games? Smitty, I want you to talk about the second to last possession where LeBron passed it to Battier, got it back, passed it to Wade. You into that or not?
Well, no, I understand what him and Eric Spoelstra said, that the play was for Dwayne Wade to get a post up against George Hill. Right here, LeBron makes the pass and Shane Battier didn't hit him. But right now, LeBron James, you have to make a play. I understand you want to get the basketball to Dwayne Wade, but I look at this play for Dwayne Wade. He didn't get the best of look, but LeBron James, you got to be in attack mode. And I don't think he's in attack mode on this play on both times he caught the basketball. You know, for me is, you know, a lot of people saying, should he take the last shot? I think he should make the last play, make the right play. And those weren't the right plays for me that he made at the end of the game.
And Bones, who needs to step up for the Miami Heat? I mean, obviously, they didn't get the job done, the supporting cast in game 2.
Well, Eric Spoelstra's saying that he feels like they have enough. In this game, they didn't. You know, 23 points from what I'm now referring to as the others.
Nice, I like that.
There's got to be somebody else who's going to step in, and I just don't know, with Chris Bosh going down, if any one of these guys consistently is somebody you're going to rely on for 15 points. You're not getting it from the perimeter. Nobody's shooting the ball well. We talked about 1 of 22 so far in this series from the three-point line. So Indiana keeps coming at you in waves, and we're asking perimeter guys to step up for Miami. They've got some good defenders in front of them, guys they have to worry about on the defensive end as well. Who is that guy? I'm not sure. I'm going to be very surprised in Game 3 to see if one of those perimeter guys steps up and contributes in a way that we're expecting them to.
And, Jed, I want to talk about the Pacers with you here. David West, you saw him at the end of the game in that highlight talking to his team, saying just one game in terms of don't get too high. But they did have a celebration after this Game 2 victory. And Dwayne Wade, we heard a comment from him after the game. It seemed like he took exception to it.
Dwayne Wade took exception to it, but I wouldn't buy or read into it too much because he's the only one that said something. So David West, great leader for that team. He has tons of playoff experience, and I think it's very critical that in the fourth quarter, Indiana continues to go to him because he is the guy at the end of the game that can get them a quality look.
Good call, my man. Game 3 coming up Thursday at 7.